Here I'm going to go T-Rex. I'm going to bend my wrist and I'm going to pull on his armpits. This is my control right here. I can keep driving into him with this leg. This hip is down here to put on pressure. Here, putting a lot of pressure on him so he can't move and get up right away. This knee's down, this knee's up, I'm going to switch him. This knee's going to go down, this knee up. Knee up, knee down switches. Knee down, knee up, that's what we just did. Now I bring my hand through and I wave. This thumb and this part of my wrist should be on the side of his neck. So, pull on the armpits, knee down, knee up, wave, lock, and then I bring my elbow in. Okay, spin behind, lock my Darce grip. From here, I'm going to rotate my elbow in. This creates the initial pressure. Now, if you look, my shoulder is below his shoulder. I'm going to raise my shoulder up and push it into the back of his armpit, which pushes his shoulder into his neck. The last step to make this really tight is I bring my head from over his back to over his head where my lock is. This makes us really, really tight. And if I just hang out here, it'll probably choke him and he'll tap. But in a real situation, he'll roll to alleviate the pressure. He'll roll. He'll roll. Then I stick him here, and I'm going to work for my finish. So I give him a choice. Against a tough guy with a good base, you give him a choice. But not just going to roll over. Either you stay here, or I choke you. So he rolls over, and then I work for my finish from here. Flip him over. Once I flip him, I keep heavy pressure here, smashing my sternum into his arm. Now from here, I want to look to hook his leg, preferably the top leg. Bottom leg will work too. Then, a lot of guys try to extend their body. I want to step out, and I want to tuck my elbow in, shoving his head down. Now from here, it's the same mechanics as it was on the knees. My shoulder is low. I want to actually put it in his armpit, and I'll put my head over his head. I sprawl my weight heavy into my stomach and chest, and that'll make him tap. One more trick I originally picked up from a Robert Drysdale instructional is to let my forearm slide from here to the back of his head to get much more leverage. I do that by bending my wrist. So once I'm here, shoulder into the armpit, head over head, I sprawl, and then I let my wrist slide and push down on his spine or the back of his head for more leverage. Short Darce choke, I'm going to keep the gable grip and choke him with it. A few key points. I'm going to start here in the armpits. You can't start here, but he can grab my wrist. Now it's stuck. If I start here in the armpits, he can't get wrist control. So I push in, I spin. Now I lock my Darce grip. I'm going to flip him over. Once I flip him, I hook a leg. And then from here, I finish the choke. Again, from here, I keep this grip, and I'm going to finish him right from here. And this forearm is going to slide to the back of his head for my finish. I'm going to bend my wrist, slide it to the back of his head. If need be, I can go also to the deep finish. But I want to try to go here first and tap him out, and then if I need to, I can go deep.